I welcome you guys back into my nice beautiful course over here. So I'm understanding every single day that when you are waking up and when you're doing a nice beautiful show for people, and when you're doing something nice to help people to succeed, what you want to be doing is understanding something around life, where you want to be helping people along the way. And every single day, you're just testing the nice and beautiful microphone system with the portable speaker before you actually do something else. So for myself over here, I'm understanding that as I grow myself differently, I'm doing something nice and beautiful for myself. And I'm making sure that I'm learning very quickly about how to live life and how to spoil myself. So as I spoil myself, I'm looking for better ideas. And as I look for better ideas, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm improving myself along the way. I understand that what's important, guys, is making sure that every single day you're learning very quickly about love and interest, and making sure that you have that nice and beautiful persuasion technique daily to make sure that you're improving your life and making sure that no matter what, that you're moving forward with everything. I promise you it's very nice and beautiful every single day for you to be able to grow yourself and to understand how to actually deliver content is the best thing you can do. I see, so for myself at least, I make sure every single day of my life I'm looking for a better idea. I'm looking for something better to do. I'm making sure I'm improving myself along the way. And I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I see, so as I go and improve my life every single day, I make sure I do a basket performance here at my dad's house, in terms of my physical dad's house. Just so you understand what physical dad's house means. Mostly anything that's my dad's house here is physical. This is the physical world over here. So my dad's house, that's physical, is right here. But my actual house is actual words that I speak. And now, no matter what I'm doing every single day, I'm looking to help elaborate for you guys every single day how to live life much greater. Because that's what I do as a life coach. And I'm very different and I'm very nice and beautiful every single day when I go and really coach myself every single day how to do life much greater. I'm making sure that no matter what I do, that every single day I'm looking forward to a greater way of life for myself, and making sure that no matter what, that my life is much more in apprehension to live life, because that's what you guys need to do. And you guys need to be able to learn how to live life for yourself. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to focus and I'm learning how to penetrate you guys, especially today, to live life to the fullest. I promise you now, every single day I'm learning how to understand something. That as I grow myself and as I grow myself on video camera here, I'm understanding I have all day today to go and do this nice and beautiful life coaching video. But since I just woke up recently, I understand that I'm very, very in the excitement. I'm much more in excitement to go and do a video for you guys because I deserve it. I deserve to have a nice and beautiful way of life for myself to grow. And now, if you want to grow yourself on a microphone, I promise you it's much more doable that you understand straight away that you're going to do it as much as you can. Go and really, really understand how to help yourself grow in the best way possible. So I understand, so for myself at least, I understand that what I'm doing today is a beautiful world. I'm making sure that I'm in a video, I'm making sure I'm doing a nice and beautiful video for you guys where I'm actually learning and growing for myself. I'm learning how to persuade myself to grow and how to live life much greater. And I'm actually learning how to study in the process of life to do life greater. I promise you every single day I'm learning how to actually focus upon helping myself to do something that's actually beautiful for myself. So every single day I'm learning how to actually get across to you in words. I promise you guys need to understand straight away that no matter what I do, I understand that every single day I'm looking to love myself even more. I'm making sure every single day I have the nice and beautiful technique to live life. I'm making sure that I am nice and beautiful all the time with what I do. So it's much more about helping people. And if you're helping people today, then you're helping them in a nice and beautiful video. So every single day, learn to actually focus upon understanding to go and grow yourself and outgrow your need to do anything but grow. You understand? I understand that every single day when I grow myself, I'm looking for a better idea. I'm making sure that I'm looking for the best ideas in the planet to make sure that I give you everything I can to succeed. Apparently, it's a big difference. But the big difference is that I'm learning how to actually grow myself in the process. And since I grow in the process of thinking and doing, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm helping myself in the best kind of way forward right now. So every single day, I'm learning how to focus myself into the best kind of way forward for myself. So what I do is I find those ideas and I give it to you through ways of thinking. And now because I can think much greater and because I can do life much greater than before, I'm able to stand and think on my toes, and I'm able to give you ideas really quickly on a video because that's what I do. And because I do that every single day of my life, I make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about how to actually help you guys to succeed. So no matter what, that anything that helps me to succeed is a greater way of life. So I'm understanding straight away that I want to help myself to grow in the best kind of ways forward. I want to make sure I have all the nice and beautiful potentials of life to make it happen for you guys out there. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ideas along the way. I understand that what's important is having a greater rule for yourself, but if you understand straight away how you feel about life, that you must understand that you must feel great about yourself. Feel great about yourself. And the feeling of life, where you can go and feel your way throughout life in a direction where you're never poisoning your body, you're making sure that you're never on the drugs and alcohol, and making sure that you're nice and beautiful for yourself every single day off the drugs and alcohol is the best kind of way forward. So the sobriety lifestyle and being sober while being sobriety in life is the best kind of way for you. I promise you now, every single day I'm learning how to focus myself into a greater way of life for myself. And I'm learning how to actually find spark and interest in what I do. I find much more success in myself every single day because I understand straight away that what I'm doing today is a nice and beautiful lifestyle. And what is that nice and beautiful lifestyle? I promise you, it's much more how it's a lifestyle of integrity. I'm holding to my word. I hold to my word I. I understand straight away that when I'm holding my word I together, I'm always using the word I to my advantage. I'm always trying to help people as much as possible. I'm trying to become an artist for something. I'm trying to give you guys words of encouragement. I'm trying to actually help myself to grow differently. But because I help myself grow differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm just that nice and beautiful person who understands the life itself. So I'm understanding that no matter what, I'm a Hong Kong star here. I say, yeah. I say, anyway, I realize that every single day you must understand that if you want to go and grow yourself differently and you want to help yourself to enjoy life, then you must understand how to grow. And growing is the best kind of way forward. So if you understand straight away how to do a busking video, and you understand straight away how to actually love your life differently, I promise you it's much more available for you today to be able to go and do a busking videos today for yourself than it is to do anything else. I'm focused upon understanding that no matter what I'm doing, I'm doing an audio program. But because I'm doing an audio program, I'm doing a video program while doing an audio program, because I understand that video programs are much better than audios. And now because I'm actually doing videos all the time, I'm always focusing on helping myself do a better quality video for you guys. And I'm always understanding straight away how to actually grow myself in the midst of everything. So I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure that I have more than enough success all the time to succeed. I understand that for me, it's more about helping myself to be on the microphone and to never drop the microphone. But to be able to go and grow myself differently is the best kind of way forward for me. I understand that what I want to do all the time is grow myself. I want to be able to grow myself differently. I want to be able to go and study upon something all day today as well. And I want to be able to read something all day today. And I'm understanding I have plenty of time and stuff, and I have plenty of stuff and forward to make sure that no matter what, that all my stuff that's moving forward is actually helping me move up in life. And I'm focusing on a greater way of life, guys. So for myself, it's much more that you guys have to understand that no matter what I'm doing a nice and beautiful life for myself. I'm understanding straight away I'm lifting myself in the process. I'm lifting myself in the process of life, and I'm doing something along the way to help my life to succeed. Understand? So every single day you must understand that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to actually focus upon my life in the best direction. So if you have anything to say, anything to move forward with, I promise you it's the words that are coming out of your mouth. I promise you any of the words that are coming out of your mouth today has to be very different, and you have to be very different when you're living life to the fullest, yeah? So when you want to help yourself to grow, I say every single day, the words that are coming out of your mouth, and the words that are coming out of your mouth are the way to growth. So those people who are growing differently every single day are the people who are growing through words. And words actually grow you. So no matter what, every single day you're speaking those words of encouragement daily, and then you understand straight away how to live life. Understand that life is to be living through words. And if you're living through words, you're living spiritually. So anybody who's spiritual in life understands that they never live in the physical world. I promise you, nobody's living in the physical world today. I promise you, we're living eternally in the spiritual world. I promise you now, what is the spiritual world? I promise you, the spiritual world is all about words that you speak to yourself and others. I promise you, it's all about those words. I promise you, the more words you can give people, the better for you. I promise you, it's much more about conversation and interaction with people than it is about touching people physically. I understand that I understand that most people are stuck around this area of spirituality, and I understand that they lack ability to speak words. But why is that? I promise you, it's because they lack the time and effort to put it into effect to understand how to read those words of synonyms and antonyms. So synonyms and antonyms is all about connecting words together. So if you understand tree is good, good is holy, holy is amazing. Understand those are synonyms and antonyms. Those are side effects of something that you can actually teach yourself along the way how to actually live life much greater, yeah? So if you're learning how to actually live life much greater, you're actually learning how to actually do synonyms and antonyms and connecting words together, which help you to become much more spiritual. I promise you now, every single day you must understand to connect words together. So go on our nice and beautiful website with your laptop and go on the website where synonyms and antonyms website is every single day, and go and actually go and read those words out for yourself and say this is this and this is this and this is this and this is this, and every single day do it, because that way you're going to understand much more public speaking ability, and you're going to understand much more about how to actually speak in front of the public. I understand that what I'd want to do every single day is focus upon helping my life to succeed differently. So I'm understanding straight away that for my life over here, I need to actually grow myself differently, yeah? I understand that what's important for me today is learning how to grow. So as I grow myself, I'm looking for a better way always. I'm always making sure I have that nice and beautiful attempts in my nice and beautiful ability to actually speak to you guys the best kind of ways forward. So every single day I'm learning how to actually focus upon my life, and I'm making sure that I have more than enough success every single day to succeed differently, yeah? So no matter what I'm doing, I'm making sure that I have a nice and beautiful way forward for myself. So it's much more how it is. Understand that you guys out there have to understand straight away that if you're growing yourself differently, then you're looking for better ways of thinking, and you're looking for better ways of strategies. I mean, you're planning your life and you're planning your business life every single day, and you're learning how to actually grow yourself regardless of the situation. And that's actually very important for you guys. I understand every single day that you must understand that if you're growing yourself through the word I, in terms of I love you, I promise you must understand to come back to that word I, and then actually grow yourself in the process. And that's what you have to do. I promise you have to understand straight away to give people peace and quiet. I mean, every single day, give people as much quiet as you can. I mean, give people peace. And peace and silence. Anything that's peace is silence today. So understand that if you're growing yourself differently, then you're actually looking for better ways of improving yourself along the way, and you're making sure that no matter what, that people have positive content coming from you, and then that way you're going to be an inspiration because you're positive. But you have to keep consistent every single day. You have to do something consistently every single day to become a rising star, and to understand straight away that you have to go and do life greatly. I understand that when I do my life much more greatly, I'm looking for better ways to just speak out and to speak out those words, because those words are what help people. And people need those words of encouragement all the time. I understand if you have an encouraging page or encouraging Instagram or those YouTube channels that are encouraging people to always do a better job and to live life and to live a better life, then you can find yourself as a motivational speaker, and that way you can understand straight away how you can find yourself as a life coach as well throughout life, teaching people life. I mean, every single day teach people life, about something about your life, and that way you learn to grow, and you'll learn to grow and outgrow, and you'll learn how to grow and outgrow people every single day. And that's the whole new faction of my life, where I'm always growing people. I'm always helping myself to grow myself in the process of whatever age I am at the moment. I find myself nice and beautiful every single day, where I can go and find myself helping people with words, because that's spiritual, and anything that's spiritual is compassionate. And if you're compassionate with guys and ladies out there, then you can focus upon helping yourself to understand something, that life is the way it is, yeah? And you have to understand to focus upon yourself all the time. But you have to understand straight away that what's important for you guys out there is to focus on doing videos and making sure that no matter what, that you're going to do a great job for yourself, yeah? Unfortunately, that's the only deal. The only deal is making sure that you have a nice and beautiful persuasion technique to make sure you're keeping yourself growing. Because no matter what I'm doing every single day, is I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on helping myself to grow. And that's what you guys must do. I can say every single day, focus on making sure that if you're growing yourself in the best kind of way forward, that you help yourself to grow yourself with ideas. Once your ideas is very nice and beautiful when you have ideas to give people. And when you have ideas to give people, you'll be focusing on helping yourself to grow. I promise you, it's very important for you to understand straight away that as I go and do my video here, I understand that people are watching me over here as people go by. And they're watching me and saying, what is this guy doing in his backyard? I understand my neighbor was just over here. I understand another neighbor over there. But every single day, I'm learning how life is. I mean, life is something different. And you have to understand that you have to go and grow yourself. And you have to go and do something to help yourself to succeed. I promise you, just make sure that no matter what, that every single day you're showing up for success. And every single day you're showing up to make sure that your life is nice and beautiful, that every single day you're going to go and love life. But loving life is the way forward. I promise you now, if you understand every single day what I'm doing all the time with my words, I'm always repeating the same thing in different ways. And then along the ways, I give you new information along the way, and I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm planning my life in a video as well. So today my day is going to be nice and beautiful because I have a new day ahead of me and I have a new way of life. I promise you, every single day I have a new way of life. So I'm always focusing on helping myself to grow and outgrow myself the best way I can. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to actually focus upon myself today. I promise you now, every single day I'm learning how to actually help you guys to succeed. So as I help myself to succeed differently, I'm looking for better ways of tactics. I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life. But that's why that's why I'm understanding something. I'm understanding that no matter what, that as I grow and grow myself in the best kind of way forward, I'm making sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success to last me a lifetime. I promise you, so every single day that when I focus upon helping myself to do something to help myself grow, I'm making sure I'm living in the words, and as I live in the words, I'm finding new ways of ideas in those words to give you in a sentence to improve my life in different ways. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life is improving in the best kind of ways forward. And that's all. I promise you, that's what I'm actually doing every single day. I'm learning how to actually record myself in different ways, and I'm learning how to actually give the nice and beautiful quality of content daily to improve my life. I promise you now, every single day I'm improving my life. I'm making sure that no matter what, I have more than enough success every single day to succeed. But I understand that people are never watching you. I promise you they are watching you eventually on YouTube. I promise you people are watching you on YouTube all the time because it's forever, isn't it? I promise you YouTube is forever. And you must understand that straight away, that you must understand that you're doing it for something. But if you just keep going, and if you just keep going and going and going, eventually you're a somebody in life. I promise you, so never ever mind how much videos you have online, but make sure you keep going with the videos. I mean, make sure you keep posting videos and make sure you keep helping people regardless of the situation. I mean, they're saying because always you're going to find content and you're going to find a way of life. You're going to find something to upload today to make sure you reach 10,000 videos on YouTube. Because that way you're going to understand straight away how to feel your way through life. And eventually, the more videos you have of yourself on YouTube, the more you are somebody in life. I promise you, nobody is stopping you, but you must understand straight away how you must go and grow yourself anyway. And you must go and live your life anyway. You must understand straight away that life is moving forward for everybody. I mean, life is actually always moving forward. And you must understand straight away that you must go and grow yourself regardless. I understand the only way I grow myself today is giving you words. I promise you, the more I give you words, the more I grow. And that's it. I promise you now. Every single day I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm using different words. I'm using different sentences. I'm using different sequences. I'm doing the same thing differently. And that's how I grow differently from my life. But then as I grow differently, I have to find something new to say. And that way I'm actually growing myself as a human being. And that way I'm growing myself as a public speaker. I promise you, I'm finding new areas of life interesting. I'm finding the best kind of way forward. I'm learning how to actually grow myself differently. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life is improving. I understand that every single day you must understand that if you're growing yourself in the best kind of ways forward, you're going to go and find every single day yourself successful, and you're going to make sure that no matter what, that you have to become successful to become something more. I promise you now, every single day I'm learning how to actually focus upon my life, because every single day my life is important, isn't it? I promise you, every single day you must understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly that my life is always important. And that way I'm learning how to actually grow myself. I'm growing myself through different ways of thinking and different ways of being. I'm helping myself to elaborate much more, and I'm looking for a better way of dealing with my life. But that's what I do daily, and that's how I actually grow myself daily. And I grow myself daily through wisdom and through making sure that I'm helping people. But no matter what, I'm learning very quickly. The more videos I do, and the more audio programs I do, and the more I upload online, all these videos and audio programs, I promise you, the more successful I become. I promise you must understand. So no matter what I'm doing, is I'm trying to save up much more time and much more money. I'm trying to help myself to succeed much more. I'm trying to upload as much as I can online to succeed. And that way I'm learning very much quicker about life itself. So that's what I hope that you guys do as well. I hope that you guys go and upload as much as you can on YouTube so that you become a star. I mean, you understand? Because today it's Instagram and YouTube, but more people watch YouTube than Instagram. I promise you. Now, you must understand that every single day, that if you're growing and growing yourself differently, you must have, I promise you have to have mentors in life. You have to have people who are giving you information about the economy, about business and lifestyle. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what, their life is business. And as I was sleeping, I was reminiscing about myself playing games, and I was tackling these objects, and I was destroying these objects, and my father was saying for me to get the Battle Fury and stuff like that, and get this nice and beautiful Dota game going. And I was playing Dota. I was playing Dota 1. And I was playing these kids' games with my dad. And my dad was telling me what to do. I understand that anyway. I promise you it's much more how my dad's teaching me over here in my sleep that I must be getting stronger. And I'm getting stronger throughout time. And that I must level up. And I must level up and give more in life. Actually, I was just dreaming about that. Because in the game, you get this Battle Fury and you get this equipment to get stronger, to get more attack, and to get more damage, and to put more damage onto your enemies. But what that really means to me is that I must go and give much more of myself to give to you, to level up myself, and to evolve. But the more ideas and the more I speak words today, and the more speak words in the planet, the more actually successful I become. And the more successful I become, the better for me. So I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that as I grow and grow myself, I'm looking for better ways of improving myself. I'm looking to help myself to improve. So That's why I'm learning very quickly about life. I'm learning to actually help myself in the process. I'm learning that what's important to me personally is being able to help myself to grow. So what I want to do is understand I'm not my best version right now. And I was looking far uglier before than now. And now I'm actually much more sexier because I understand straight away I can do a fashion pose. I can do fashion now forever. And I can show myself totally for who I am. And I'm proud of who I am. And now I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly that it's just a big turnover for me. And I'm understanding straight away that I'm at my best version now. But what I need to do much more of is understand straight away I need to go and grow myself. And now as I grow myself, I'm looking for better ideas. I'm looking always to give you something to help you. I understand that's what it is. And then I understand straight away that as I grow myself, I'm understanding straight away that I'm learning how to evolve. And I need to evolve myself. So to evolve myself, I have to give more words. And to give more words is to be more ideas. And that's how I actually have to read. I have to read much more. I have to read much more content. But as I read content, I try to write content too. I try to write as much content as possible every single day. And I try to help myself to do much more audios and videos for you guys. Because I understand that this video is never going to be a waste. Because it's going up on YouTube. I understand that no matter what, it's much more how it is. So if you want to be a famous star and if you want to be famous in this lifetime, well, sure, all you have to do is get on TV and you have to put money in your business and you have to promote yourself in front of people. But you must understand straight away you must be doing that much more and more and more often. But it's very simple. It's very simple. So what do you want to do? I mean, every single day, it's up to you. I promise you must understand a lot of money goes into business these days. And how much is a lot of money? I promise you all the money you can get in this lifetime, you have to put in, you have to understand all the money that you can get in this lifetime has to go into your business. First, you have to pour all the money back into your business so you can cash flow. Now, cash flow happens when people are using assets to their ability to grow. So it can be disciplines. I mean, you're either a liability or an asset. So an asset is something that brings you money. And a liability is something that takes away your money. So, for example, my portable speaker over here is an asset to me because it's bringing in money for me. I mean, how is that possible? I understand because I can do this video for you with a portable speaker. But also my microphone is something of an asset to me because it brings me money. Because it brings me money in cash where I can go and speak it out to you in words. I promise you now, if we're talking real assets, I mean, guess what? I promise you must understand that anything that brings in your money must be something that is real estate too. So real estate brings in the actual money. I promise you now, does a portable speaker bring in actual money? I promise you, let's just say no. But guess what? I'd never consider my portable speaker a liability because I need it for my business. And since I need it for my business, it's an asset to me. I mean, because it's something that brings in cash for me eventually. I mean, so it brings cash in eventually in other ways. I'm not sure, although anything that brings in money into your pocket right now, or brings $100 a week, or $200 a week, or something like that into your pocket is an asset. I'm not sure, although every single day you must understand that quitting cigarettes is an asset, and that puts more money into your pocket. I'm not sure you must understand. So quitting caffeine and quitting meat is an asset for you. Because that way you're going to understand how to live life much better and greater. So understand that what I want to do every single day is focus on understanding that anything that's a liability is a cigarette, and it's also drugs and alcohol. But that takes away your money, and that never ever brings you anything good for you in life. So I'm understanding that what you have to do and what you have to do about life is focus upon helping yourself to grow differently and making sure that no matter what, that every single day of your life, you're more successful. I understand you have to be much more successful throughout life to make sure that no matter what, that you're enjoying yourself in the proper way forward. So I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life and I'm helping myself to improve, yeah? I'm helping myself to find a strategy. I'm looking for better ways of dealing with my life. I'm making sure I'm learning. I'm learning something for nothing. I'm making sure I'm helping myself to do something at least. I understand every single day I'm learning. I'm learning all the time. I'm making sure that I have that nice and beautiful, warm smile all the time. I'm not saying that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure I'm helping myself to grow. So that's what's important to me, guys. I understand that what's important to me right now is helping myself to find a greater way of life. So to find a greater way of life, I have to do much more videos. I have to go and plan my life in videos. I have to make sure that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about the art and persuasion of life. I'm making sure I can help myself to deliver content. I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life is going to improve. And as I improve my life, I'm making sure I'm very successful at what I do. So that's why I'm understanding straight away to do that for myself. So I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently every single day, I'm looking to do that in a video. I'm looking to perform and outperform myself in different ways. I'm making sure that I'm at least doing something on YouTube today. But that's what you guys need to do every single day of your life. And you need to make sure that no matter what, that you have more than enough success every single day to succeed for yourself right now, to make sure that you're popular. But to be popular, you have to understand straight away you need to do more videos. And you need to understand straight away it's about your legacy, isn't it? Unfortunately, it's about your legacy. So no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life, yeah? I'm learning that no matter what, that as I go and grow myself, and as I grow myself differently, and as I do my life much more differently, I'm actually becoming a greater person before giving you guys much more ideas. And for giving you guys much more ideas, I'm learning how to pronounce myself much greater. Because all the ideas I'm giving you is worth it. And everything that I am in my life is nice and beautiful. So if you repeat my words, then you become just like Danny Milivojevic. I promise you, if you pause and stop this nice and beautiful content and talk exactly the words that I speak, you become I. I promise you must understand that every single day you must understand straight away how to actually copy exactly as I do. And if you copy me exactly as I do, you become Danny Milivojevic. I mean, you're saying because Danny Milivojevic is Jesus Christ, I promise you. I promise you now, every single day you must understand straight away that as I'm growing myself and as I'm growing myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to improve my life. I'm looking for better ways to deal with my life. I'm looking to help myself grow. I'm looking to make sure I have more than enough success. I'm looking to make sure that I want to help myself to do better. And that's how I'm actually loving my life. I'm loving my life differently. I'm making sure that I have more than enough success all the time to succeed. And that's how I'm growing myself. I'm growing myself with different abilities and different ways of saying something. I'm just over here in nature over here, as you can tell, the birds. I understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly, yeah? I'm learning how to actually have fun awareness about myself. And fun awareness means every single day learning about the art and the speculation of life to deliver content for myself. I understand that no matter what, that as I grow myself differently, you guys need to understand straight away how to lift your words. And lifting words every single day is spiritual. And anything that's spiritual is lifting words today. I understand that every single day you understand straight away how to grow yourself differently, then you must understand straight away how to actually grow yourself in front of people as well. So we're learning. I'm pretty sure we're learning how to grow ourselves regardless of the situation. So every single day I'm learning how to actually grow myself. I'm making sure that I have more than enough success every single day to love my life. So you can always stand still while you're public speaking, or you can move around for a bit. And you can move around. And you can move around and you can talk. And you can be something nice and beautiful. But for myself, I'm understanding straight away how it's just that. I promise you, it's just the way it is. I promise you, so no matter what I'm doing today, is I'm learning something very quickly about traveling around Australia this time. But traveling around Australia is very different for now. And I understand straight away I can do it. I can travel around Australia once tourism opens up. But what I want to do is just that. I want to make sure that no matter what, that I want to travel, especially. But I'm going to my mum's house. And now since I'm going to my mum's house, I mean, every single day I'm looking for a better way. I'm understanding straight away that no matter what I understand here, in my dad's house over here, I have to make sure I'm being in my dad's house in the words. Because that's my actual dad. Unfortunately, my dad are the words that I speak. Unfortunately, my dad is the words that I speak. I'm in the sense, so no matter what, I'm learning every single day that if you focus upon life, and if you focus upon spirituality, then make sure you understand that spiritual aspects always grows. But anything that's physical dies away eventually. But the flowers may look beautiful now, but in about 7 years' time, apparently they may fall off. I mean, they're saying, apparently it's true. Apparently that tree may look so big right now, but in 1,000 years' time, apparently it may fall down and break. I mean, they're saying, apparently it's much more how you have to understand straight away that what's important, guys, is making sure that you have a greater time with yourself. So if you have a greater time with yourself, then you're learning very quickly about life and interest. And you're making sure that no matter what, that you're learning how to actually grow yourself. Also, it's very important, guys, to make sure that no matter what, that you have a nice and beautiful attitude for yourself. So you can actually go and be in a video for yourself and you can actually grow yourself in a positive way and direction. Is very nice and beautiful all the time. So I'm understanding straight away today that there's a big difference between what I do. And what I really do is life coaching and music production. And that's it. You must understand. I'm always understanding to do life coaching or music production today. And I do both. I do both as much as I can. I'm giving as much as I can all the time toward everything I do. And that way I'm learning very quickly about life. So no matter what I'm doing today, is I'm learning how to actually help myself to grow myself. So that's what you guys need to do every single day. You guys need to go and outgrow yourselves. And you need to understand straight away how to actually grow yourself in a better than you do with words that you have already. And that way you have to find words of encouragement to tell people and to show people. But you have to read more. And if you read more, you'll find out more around business and scheduling yourself and making sure that you have more business happening in your life. But I'm understanding straight away that life is happening really fast and really quickly. Is the government trying to get you into a 9-to-5 job? And sooner than later, I promise you are in the 9-to-5 job. I promise you, sooner than later. I promise you, although make sure you understand straight away, you guys have to understand straight away that I have an ability over here to get myself a nice and beautiful disability support pension. Because as I said before, that the doctors are trying to make me sick. So that's why. I understand straight away that no matter what, that I'm learning very quickly. It's much more how I'm very different. And in my case, it's different. I promise you now, for myself over here, I'm understanding if I had to work a 9-to-5 job, I make sure I drive a van. I drive a van and I drive a pickup truck or something like that, and I go and deliver content to people. And that's it. I pick up content, I deliver it. I'll be a delivery driver. I understand? And that way I'm learning how to actually focus upon helping myself grow. And if you understand something about life, then understand straight away that what you need to do daily is focus upon helping yourself to succeed differently. Of course, you need to understand straight away how to grow. But to grow in life is different. And you have to understand that you have to grow yourself differently. And you have to make a living for yourself. And you have to do something that's a living for yourself. And everything's different, but life is happening. And life is happening to everybody. And what you need to realize is life gets boring if you're at home too much. But if you're doing your passions, life never gets boring if you're doing your passions. You have to be doing your passions in front of people. And that way you're actually becoming more successful the more you do passion in front of people. And the more you do your passion in front of people, the more successful you become. You must understand, anybody who is a success today is performing in front of a live crowd. And they're doing something for nothing. They're helping people in some kind of range. They're giving people something. That's what you need to be doing. You guys need to be becoming more successful. So to become more successful in life is to actually live your life much more forward and to actually grow yourself differently, yeah? So for myself at least, I'm helping myself to deliver content much more. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that I'm understanding straight away how much content I can give. But since I give so much content, I'm understanding straight away I need to go and learn how to actually love life much more. So for myself at least, I'm understanding straight away that I'm living my life, yeah? I'm living life differently. I'm making sure I'm improving my life in the best kind of way. I'm making sure I'm helping myself to improve myself daily. I'm loving my life. I'm making sure that there's plenty of time forward to move forward with. Time. I'm understanding straight away I need to go and grow myself differently, yeah? And that's it. I promise you, if you can understand straight away how to actually grow yourself differently and you can understand straight away how to actually improve yourself, that's the best kind of thing. But never be afraid of life. I mean, never be afraid of what's coming. I mean, just accept what's coming, and just go through it. And yeah, I promise you get better and better. I promise you get better over time. I promise you must understand that it never gets easier, that you just get better. Jim Rohn. I promise you, although, that if you really, really, truly speak more words, I promise you, you're just getting better. And when you get better, it gets easier. Danny Milivojevic. I promise you, although, I agree with Jim Rohn as well. I agree with Jim Rohn. I promise you, you must understand straight away that if you're understanding straight away how to actually grow yourself, then you're actually looking for more potential and you're looking for something to help yourself to grow with. Because today it's the internet world, and you must understand straight away that you must be going into the internet direction today, and you must be doing something on the internet today to be a success. I understand that what's amazing about my life now is 1,000 videos on YouTube. I thank you very much. And also Instagram and social media. Social media is a new thing. It's totally new today. And for the first time ever, you're going to actually experience the actual life that you need every single day, because you must understand the life that you need every single day is a better way of life. And you must understand straight away that for the past 30 years, the internet has become something in life over here. And the internet's been only around for about 30 years. I mean, in a sense, so it's really early. I mean, I'm in the direction of early syndrome in the internet age. So that's my time. So it's much more how people are going to become much more people. And more people are becoming more people. So more people are heading toward my direction now. And they're heading toward becoming a life coach and music producer. And it's becoming more difficult as well for you guys to succeed. I understand, although, that what's important is that you understand something. That it's much more how it is. And it's much more how you guys need to understand straight away that you need to be ahead of the content. You need to be ahead of the game. So I'm ahead of the game because I'm always documenting my life and I'm always helping myself to speak more words because I want to be ahead of the life. I want to be ahead of the game. And now because I'm ahead of the game, I'm actually helping myself to grow in different ways. And I'm making sure that no matter what, that my life is nice and beautiful. So every single day of my life, I'm understanding straight away that I'm looking to improve myself differently. I'm making sure that I'm looking to help myself to grow in the best kind of direction. And now, how do I make videos? I promise you, I make videos in the way I make videos. I make sure that no matter what, I make videos through UCut application. I make sure I put everything into UCut application, and I make sure that no matter what, that I go and put it into 480 pixel video, and I upload it online. I mean, straight videos. I mean, this whole video is the way I make videos. And the way I make videos is very different, but it's much more how I feel. And how I feel is very different, yeah? I make sure anyway that what I want to do is focus upon helping myself to understand something. That it's very different for everybody. But there's a big leap of faith that you have to take. And you never take anything. But there's a big leap of faith that you have to do. And it's becoming your best version first. Once you become your best version every single day of your life, you'll have the best lifestyle. You have the best lifestyle regardless of the money in your pocket. If you become the best version of yourself every single day and you're poor, I promise you, you're still rich because you're still the best version of yourself. If you guys understand that the wisdom is who you are, I promise you, you're always your best version. You guys are always your best version in the wisdom. I mean, you understand? But now physically, it's different. I promise you, are you your best version physically? I promise you, that's something that we have to see. I promise you now, I'm my best version physically and mentally and strong and everything. I promise you now, you must understand straight away that physically, everything is much more worse than yesterday physically, I promise you. I promise you. And why is that? I promise you now, physically, everything taints off. And everything wears off. I promise you, Cristiano Ronaldo's body that he looks so good in, I promise you, he's going to eventually fade away from that body. And he's going to look like he's worse than yesterday, eventually. I promise you it is. But what's amazing is being able to speak words. And the more words you speak, the better you are. So you're always your best version. Truly. I promise you, you're always truly your best version. But the physical world drops out of your life. And the physical world goes away. But everything that you are is what you're left in this world. And you have to understand straight away you have to do something to help your life. And that's how it is. I promise you guys have to understand straight away that if you're growing yourself differently and if you're imagining yourself to become a better human being, that you're loving your life in the process. And because you're loving your life in the process, you're looking forward to something, and you're looking forward to doing something to help yourself. And that's it. I promise you, just make sure that no matter what you do every single day of your life, that it's much more that you're doing something nice and beautiful. I promise you, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing nice and beautiful aspects of life differently, and I'm making sure I'm improving myself along the way. I promise you, that's all you have to do. But you have to understand to breathe a bit when you're actually doing a nice and beautiful busking performance, such as this. And you have to understand straight away you have to go and deliver content in front of people. But as you go and deliver content in front of people, I promise you, people are going to say, hey, get away from here. And they're going to say, please, please go away. And you cannot be here. I promise you, people get jealous of you. But I promise you, people want you to quiet down. I promise you, people say, get lost and go away. I promise you, they never care about your business. I promise you, they care about their own business. I promise you, so what you do is make sure you quiet down and make sure you go away. I promise you, it's the best kind of thing forward for you. And make sure you go somewhere new. I mean, go somewhere different. I mean, in a sense, go somewhere where you've never been and do a performance there and do a busking performance where you've never been before. I promise you, just go that way. I promise you, go give a busking performance where you've never been before. And find some shade area and do nice and beautiful busking performances in the shade. I promise you, it's much more how it is. I promise you, it's much more how it is. I understand that what's important right now is learning how to understand straight away that you guys have to understand to be funny as well. I'm a Hong Kong star here. So yeah. So every single day I'm learning how different, yeah? I'm learning how different I am. I'm learning how to actually help you guys to succeed. I see anyway, so as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways to improve myself. So I'm making sure that no matter what, that as I grow, I'm looking for myself to give you ideas. But as I give ideas, I'm looking for different ways of thinking and different ways of strategizing. I understand that no matter what I'm doing, I'm learning how to actually grow. And since I actually grow myself differently, I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm learning how to actually love you differently as well. So what I do is I give you different words. And now, if you want to become someone popular in life, then you have to understand that all you have to do is YouTube channel and social media every single day. And you have to understand straight away that's how you become popular. I promise you. So either it's that or on TV. But on TV, you have to have a social media as well. And you have to understand to put everything together for yourself. And you have to do it yourself. And you have to do it alone. Promise you, nobody's going to do your social media for you. Promise you, that's the thing about business. Promise you, the thing about business is everybody's alone in business. Promise you, everybody has to go their separate ways throughout life. And you have to understand to be someone who understands to encourage yourself daily to improve yourself. I promise you, so for myself at least, I'm understanding the more videos I do, the better. And the more silence I give people, the better. So every single day I'm looking to improve myself, yeah? I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm helping myself to accumulate that nice and beautiful way of life all the time. I'm making sure that I have that nice and beautiful persuasion technique to move forward quickly. But I'm understanding straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm making sure I have more than enough success all the time. But make sure you understand straight away to give yourself all the success in the world. And make sure that you can somehow gain all that money that they have too. And somehow try to understand how to do that. And try to understand how to do business. But as time goes by, you must be reading more information. And you must be able to go and reflect upon information and try to deal with it in a hand-to-hand way where you're actually growing yourself in a positive way and you're actually delivering content. And try to understand straight away how to actually go and grow yourself differently. Try to understand straight away to make sure that your life is dealing the best cards. They're saying, you have to understand straight away that if you're the best kind of way forward, you must understand that's the best way. The best way is making sure that you're learning how to grow yourself in a different direction. Or you go the different direction today. Or you go somewhere you've never been. Do something you've never done before. In a sense, so that's how it feels. Or that's how it feels. That you must be doing something that you've never done before. First, you must understand straight away that as I grow myself differently, I'm improving myself and I'm looking for better ideas. I'm a life coach, just like Tony Robbins. But I'm very different. I'm looking for different ideas. I'm making sure I'm giving ideas for everybody. I'm looking for best ways of thinking all the time. And I'm making sure that no matter what, I'm doing it myself. So if you want to help yourself to succeed differently, you have to understand to go and give much more YouTube videos. And you have to go and advertise yourself as well. And you have to perform and outperform people. So every single day you must understand straight away that if you have money and if you understand straight away how to give life much more forward and to give much more abundance to people, then guess what happens? Well, you become the best version of yourself. So to become the best version of yourself is the best way forward. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what happens toward me and toward life, the best way forward is words. Words is the makeup of life, and those people who actually have life have words to give. You must understand that you must understand straight away how to actually grow. So growing is actually words, words, words. The more words you do, the better for you. I'm never lying about this. I'm always someone who's much more empathetic toward myself every single day, and I'm actually learning how to perform and outperform myself. But that's how I feel. I feel much more different. I feel much more alive. I feel much more of a blessing for myself today. And why is that? It's because I feel myself doing much greater. I feel myself making sure that no matter what, that my life is improving myself along the way. So as I improve myself along the way, I'm looking to dwell upon helping myself to do more YouTube videos and to do much more of everything I can to succeed. I promise you, it's much more how it is. So no matter what I'm doing today, I'm helping myself to deliver content. And as I deliver content, I'm looking for new ways of thinking. But you must understand, money is the barrier. So go and do something for free. Go and learn how to do your life for free. And make music for free. And make everything for free. Get better at what you can do for free first. The more you can do it for free, the better. First, you must understand, straight away, do something that you can do for free only. And if it's for free, that's for you. I promise you must understand. So if you want to afford something, afford how to actually do it for free first. And that way you must understand straight away that these videos are for free. But it's something that's in my life. My life is for free, isn't it? But make sure you understand that you live in a world where there's no freedom. I understand. Approaching people and trying to give people no freedom in this lifetime. In the 21st century is the century of the slaves as well. People are slaves to people. Unfortunately, there's no freedom coming out from this lifetime in terms of the 21st century. Although I found freedom for just a bit of moments. I found a bit of freedom for myself. I mean, how do I do that? I keep silent. I'll be silent about it. I receive money from the government, and I'll be silent about it. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I'm understanding straight away that they're trying to make me work the 9 to 5 while I'm just trying to get away from 9 to 5 while receiving their money. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. So make sure you understand that no matter what, that I'm being quiet, and that's why. But if you be loud in front of them, they kick you into the 9 to 5 job. I mean, in a sense, so no matter what, I'm learning how to actually grow myself in the process. It's never a competition with other people. I'm never in competition with other people. I'm in competition with myself to become the best version of myself, and that's it. I'm looking to have a great life for myself. I'm looking to make success for myself. I'm making sure I can do as many videos and as many music production theories as I can, and so I can live my life much greater. I'm looking to understand straight away that I grew up in Cabramatta. I grew up in a town of Asian people, and you must understand that no matter what, I'm learning very quickly about life. I mean, understand? I'm learning how to actually grow myself. But you have to understand straight away how to help yourself to exemplify yourself, to actually grow. And you have to understand straight away that no matter what, that I'm learning the process. I'm learning the process of helping myself to grow. And as I grow myself differently, I'm looking for better ways always. I'm always looking for something more. So the best way to do that is to read more. I mean, read more content and sit down and read. And read and read. And just be doing something like uploading YouTube videos. I mean, have some downtime while reading. I mean, you understand? Because usually I always start speaking to an audio program right after this as well. And there's always time for downtime as well. So look for some downtime in your life. I mean, look for room to read something and to get some ideas from people. And go through their playlists as well and try to understand straight away the tax laws and what's happening in the tax industry and stuff like that. I promise you, just try to understand straight away how to actually grow and outgrow yourself in the best kind of way. I'm understanding straight away that my life is improving itself. I'm actually understanding straight away that if you're sleeping too much, make sure you understand to sleep enough only. And get up in the morning and get yourself up in the morning and have no excuses about working. I mean, understand? Actually, make sure you understand straight away how to actually grow yourself. I mean, grow yourself differently, yeah? I mean, have no excuses about life. I mean, life is different. So if you consider life differently, then make sure you understand straight away it's more how it is. And how it is, I understand straight away, is if you get yourself up in the morning, get yourself into a routine where you're actually lifting yourself. I mean, you understand? I mean, lift yourself with the words that you speak. I mean, do you understand? Because that's the best way forward. I mean, the best way forward is understanding straight away that you guys have to grow yourself, and you have to grow yourself differently. So understand that no matter what, that every single day you have to understand that you must live your life and you must find your way forward through words. It's the only way forward, and the only way forward is to speak more words, guys. So if you find yourself having a greater time with yourself, then it's because of the words that you're saying. I mean, you understand? The words that you say is what you do about life. So I'm much better of a person, I'm much better of a human because of the hours and hours and hours of content I've done already in terms of words. I'm much more better than yesterday. I'm just a better human being. I'm just smarter than yesterday. I'm just living a better lifestyle now. I'm living the best lifestyle for myself, but I understand how people reject you. And when they reject you, I mean, they kick you down, and they try to kick you down. But guess what? I probably should lift yourself back up with the words. And I understand it may take 5 years. I probably may take 10 years for you to succeed. But at least keep lifting yourself with the words that you speak. And guess what? Probably nothing takes anything off you. Probably it's much more how you have to understand that you must be giving life. And as you give life, then guess what? Probably you must be able to receive what's happening. And as you receive life, then guess what happens? When you receive a summary of life, and you give it. And you give something that's nice and beautiful for yourself. Because that's the only way forward, guys. The only way forward is to make sure that no matter what, that you're learning how to actually grow yourself differently in the process of thinking. So every single day I'm learning how to actually yearn. I'm yearning the way of life. I'm looking for better ways of thinking. I'm looking for better ways of strategizing myself to do better, and I'm loving my life. So that's the whole point, yeah? So no matter what, guys, I'm understanding straight away that you guys have to always love your life. So if you're loving your life, make sure you're looking forward and making sure that you're abundant is the best way forward.